As you can see, the acronym AIR stands for Assess, Interpret, Recommend. This web-based platform allows you to use the framework to assess patients, interpret their results, and make actionable recommendations. First, your patients must be registered. You, a staff member, or the patient themselves can complete this process. Simply begin here on the myAirSupport.com homepage and click the green Client Registration button. A new tab opens. Enter the practitioner ID that was provided to you in your welcome email and choose the appropriate package. It is very important the appropriate package is chosen here in order to facilitate the speediest turnaround time of the report. If you intend to incorporate lab results from AML Diagnostics, select the radio button for the Metabolic Code Questionnaire plus Lab Analysis. If you do not intend to incorporate AML Diagnostics lab work, click the second option, Metabolic Code Questionnaire. Click Continue to proceed. Read and accept the disclaimer, click the checkbox on the left, and click Continue. Create an account by completing the required fields denoted with the asterisk. Enter an email address, and create a unique password. Include one capital letter, one number, no symbols, and at least 8 total characters. Click Continue to proceed. As you can see, we're automatically directed to Part 1 of the AirSupport questionnaire. If you or a staff member is completing this registration process for the patient and they are not in the office with you, simply log out here and provide them the instructions to log in using the information that you created for them during registration. They would visit myAirSupport.com, click Client Login, and use the email and password that you created for them to start the questionnaire. If the patient is completing this process themselves, this is a matter of convenience that they're directed straight to the questionnaire. As you can see, it begins with a series of 7 questions, the metabolic biomarkers. Complete the fields. And click Save to proceed with Part 2. Part 2 is a series of yes or no questions. There will be 172 for females or 165 for males. If the patient is unable to complete the questionnaire completely, they may click the Save Progress button and log out to return at a later time and complete the remainder of the questionnaire. Again, to return and complete the remainder of the questionnaire, they will visit myAirSupport.com, click Client Login, and use the email and password created during the registration. As they move through the questionnaire, they'll see their progress at the bottom of the screen. When they've completed all of the questions, they may click the Submit All button. They will receive a confirmation message that the questionnaire has been completed and successfully submitted. If all of the questions are not complete when they click Submit All, They'll receive a list of the incomplete questions and a notation next to all of the unanswered questions, so it's very simple and easy to complete the remainder, and again, click Submit All. I'm going to log out as the patient and return to the myAirSupport.com homepage. After a patient's assessment has been processed, we'll release it directly to you, the practitioner. We will only release the report to you, the practitioner. We will never release it to the patient. After you receive the email notification that a report is ready to view, visit myAirSupport.com and click Practitioner Login. Log in using the practitioner ID and password that was provided in your welcome email. You and everyone in the practice will share the same login. Click Continue and click Edit next to the patient name. You can search for the patient using the search function at the top. Click Edit to the left. The patient demographics are at the bottom of the screen and the report details are at the top. Click Questionnaire to view parts 1 and 2 and click Report to view the report itself, which is a PDF. This PDF can be saved to your EMR if you like. Simply upload it as a PDF file after saving it to your own computer or another location. When you're ready for the patient to complete a retest assessment, whether it be questionnaire plus lab analysis or questionnaire only, click the retest button. This allows the patient to then log in and complete a new set of questions. When you're ready for the patient to receive an electronic version of the report, the same PDF that you see by clicking the button, you may click the Release button. If you do not want them to receive electronic access to the metabolic code report, you do not have to click the Release button. If you do, though, they'll receive a notification to their email entered at registration that the report is ready for them to view. If you'd like to change your email so that you get your notifications to a different address, maybe an admin address for the office, click My Profile on the left in the gray dashboard box. You may update the email here and click Save when complete. Under Resources, we have a review video of the client registration process and also of the patient record. I encourage you and staff to review these at any time. We also have some documents included to make your utilization of the platform a little bit easier. I encourage you to utilize the client registration instructions if you're going to have patients register themselves. It just makes it very easy and simple in about 5 steps. Under Order Products, you'll see all of the possible recommendations that may be made on a report. Here you see a general summary of the product. If you click the product name, you see a detailed explanation and a breakdown of the ingredients. We're logged in as a practitioner, so we're seeing the wholesale pricing. When the patient logs in, they'll see the retail. Either way, whether you or the patient places an order, all of those orders are associated with your practitioner ID, and you receive that margin once a month. It is 40 to 55% per product, and that comes as a check from Metabolic Code. It's a very easy way to recoup your subscription money. since you do have unlimited patient reports that you can run on that static subscription fee, it's just a very simple way to recoup those dollars. It's also streamlined and easy for the patient. Also, utilizing the online store allows you to provide professional quality products to your patient without having to keep a large stock of products in your office. You can order these on an as-needed basis. There is no minimum order. Anything over $200 is free shipping. Shipping is $8 or $9 depending on if the shipping address goes to a business or a residence. FAQs. I also encourage you to reference these regularly, as it's a very fast way to get answers to common questions about navigating the platform and other important information. Also, if you, staff, or patients require any assistance navigating the platform, we can be reached at the support number below. So dive in, run an assessment on yourself, run some other test assessments, start getting familiar with the report. If you need to set up an account with AML Diagnostics, if you intend to include labs in these reports, it's very simple. Their contact email is available under resources. If you have the ability to complete the blood draws at your office, they'll provide test kits and you can send the specimens to AML from your office. They also have a mobile phlebotomy unit which is available nationwide. What is very important to note is that in order for us to turn around a report that is metabolic code questionnaire plus lab analysis, you must ensure that the patient completes the questionnaire prior to sending the lab specimen to the lab. Otherwise, when they receive that specimen with the metabolic code requisition, there's nowhere for AML to send the lab data without a complete questionnaire. Just make sure that the patient is registered and has completed the questionnaire before you send any serum or saliva specimens to AML with a metabolic code requisition. That way AML has a place to send the lab data when the results are finalized. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're glad to help you with the implementation of the Air Support web-based platform. Just remember, all of your work begins at myAirSupport.com. Whether it's registering a new patient, whether it's for you and staff to log in under practitioner login, or a patient to log in under client login and finish their questionnaire, or place a supplement order, or start a new retest. Please reach out anytime you need assistance. We're here to help and we're glad to have you on board.